Well, hello. Welcome, everybody, one and all, to episode number 62 of TerraFirmaCraft Reloaded with DankNStein. So, here is what we did last week. We did an awful lot of chests and pipes and things. And we're going to be working on this a little bit more this episode as well. That's finished now. The ore excavator is completely finished over here because we've switched it off. We've switched off the power generation up there as well. So yeah, this is all done now and can be packed away. And you can see, look, the RF inside these dimensional transceivers, now that the whole system is off, it's just kind of burning through all that power. Now I think if we say active with signal, you can see now it stops. Problem with that is we don't really want to have to be doing that. We don't have to be jumping back and forth. Anyway, so you can see there is potential power loss here when we do this, but we can pull this whole thing down now anyway. So why don't we do that quickly, just to kick things off here. Okay, now I beg we don't lose any parts of this. I've got to just make sure we've absolutely picked up every last block here, but I think we have. So that's good. And that does mean that this chunk now is finished and we can finish our terrain modifications over here when the time comes. Maybe we'll do a bit of that this episode actually. So pretty sure I've shown you guys this before, but let's look at it again. Here is our map of our world, yeah, and this is orange, I think, because what we're saying is we've depleted that vein. We've also depleted this gold one here. What's that? Coal. So we've depleted this gold one here, and that silver's the one we've just done. So if you can make sense of that, yeah, that's the iron vein outside where our enchanting table and armor room is and stuff, yeah, and then the gold one was underneath the train track, and that's the silver one there. So you can see this is everything we've discovered so far, yeah. So what's interesting to us? Galena, not particularly. Nickel, not particularly. Coal, the coal could be quite interesting. We got a couple of those. Iron, magnetite, sure. Cassiterite, okay, interesting. Platinum could be interesting, and uranium could be interesting, I think. So I'm gonna put this now on my second monitor. Right, and so now I've got that map on the second monitor there. Actually, what we probably want to do is take a quick look at the book, isn't it? Let's just start up here a second. Okay, so cassiterite is one that we get redstone and sphalerite from it. Okay, actually, you know what? I don't want to be up here. You know where I want to be to do this? Down in the ores, isn't it? So if we look, tin we've got loads of. Sphalerite we could do with getting some in. So we could do the cassiterite vein, and getting the redstone would be jokes. We don't get much sphalerite from it though, and we actually need the sphalerite more than the tin, so maybe not. Let's keep going, keep looking here. Coal. So this one could be very interesting. It's just going to be a huge amount of coal. I would really like to find the copper one, but I don't think we will. Yeah, the galena we're going to skip on because that's basically identical to the silver one we've just finished. Half lead, half silver. No thanks. Gold, we've already done one of those. Right, this is interesting because we do actually have access to a lapis one. But, yeah, only 10% malachite. It's not that much. I do think we want more copper still. We're burning through it quite quickly. Lead, yeah, we're not going to do that. We've got one of those as well. Magnetite. We do actually have a magnetite vein. And it gets us bismuth and gold and iron. Let's see, the bismuth would be good. The gold is not an issue. The iron would be good because we did spend quite a bit of iron the other day, and I'm sure we'll continue to. Right, I was thinking the platinum was going to be one of the really interesting ones, and indeed, it is very interesting actually. Similarly, this uranium one is kind of interesting, but I think in the interest of trying to get in a load of ardite and tungsten, yeah, let's do this one. This one would be really interesting, I think. So we'll set up camp by this platinum vein. So somewhere around here is like smack bang in the middle of where we need to be. Okay, cool. Let's deforest the area briefly. Right, well, first things first, let's just check that our records are actually accurate. Indeed, platinum was found. Okay, good. So we'll take this with us, but we can leave that there and we can come back and keep checking on progress. And now, once again, we just need to build this thing and hopefully we just get faster at it. I think I can kind of remember what we do. We can put that first block there, I believe. Right, cool, done. So then we set it up as before. Only one chest. Got a few spare after that project the other day. So this is ready. So if we go back up here now. Yep, 100% there. Can I reach from over here? Not quite. There we go. So I think now just flicking this switch, what I'm going to do though, just to control this first, is we are going to deactivate this output just for a second, just so we can see stuff coming in here. It'll take a little while for it to get going. And then I'm going to talk you through how this sorting system works and what we're going to be doing with it today. But I just want to see things coming in here first. Grass. Is that concerning? Maybe we set up the excavator stupidly just outside of the chunk. Oh no, it just took some time to get going. You can definitely see ores coming around now. So maybe it just started by digging a hole first. And now it's into the hole. So I think in here now we should see all sorts. Indeed, we do see all sorts. Good. So this is everything that's going to be coming through here. We made chests for silver here. And we've got lead here. So those 2 rows of lead, those 2 rows of silver, all of the others only get 1 position each. They don't get 2 positions each. And in fact, it's only stuff that we're going to throw directly into the smeltery that even gets a position, which means we will not be doing this for mithril. I think that will need sorting, and that's something we haven't done yet. But we need some kind of storage array here for anything that isn't in ore. We basically just need to set up our filters for the new ones that are coming in now. I mean, I haven't really planned an order for them. Also, is this probably starting to get quite full? It is. So, okay, so let's get on with it then. So we want one of these and one of those. Oh, okay, we've taken them all now. That's fine. So the ardite, let's have the ardite in here. So we've already got our filters in. Everything's ready. So we just want to say, like, only let in those guys, please. Okay, and that's ardite done. Yeah, and the ardite should then end up down there. Let's put the tungsten next to the ardite here. Why not? And similarly, then all the tungsten will ultimately end up down there. Okay, next. And so yeah, that's basically how this works. Everything comes out of here, it's going to go into its relevant filtered spot, and then we'll have a separate switch downstairs or at the bottom where we can then start letting it flow directly into the smeltery. Yep, you're platinum, and this one is nickel. Down you go. I don't think anything else comes out of this vein, but we can also check in our book. Because the other thing is, we do need our system kind of relies slightly upon us immediately processing the most plentiful thing. So for example, with this nickel vein, we don't have enough storage. What is it, 5 or 4 double chests? 4 double chests is not enough to hold an entire 90% of one of these veins, but it is enough to hold about 40% of one. Sorry, about 25%. Four of these double chests holds about a quarter of a total chunk's worth, right? So in this case, the platinum, 40% of the whole thing is platinum. So we can't store all that. So our system relies on us processing the platinum as it comes in. Otherwise, we're going to have a bottleneck down here. Anyway, what we can definitely do, always active there, and that's going to empty all these out into their relevant chests, I think. I'm a little concerned that nothing has appeared in these yet. So what's going wrong here? Are they just being slow as I'm impatient? No, these items are not making it through to where they're supposed to be going to. Alright, I am very puzzled by this. I mean, where can they actually be going? The worst thing is that it just seems like these items are just actually disappearing. Okay, I am a bit confused because I didn't expect to see Galena in there. I think here they are. Right, okay, we've got to the bottom of our mystery. And also that is why it felt like there was a little bit less lead than I thought there should be. It all ended up going into this channel. So, what's wrong with here? It has an item filter. So why is it accepting stuff it shouldn't? I mean, do we need to do this? Do they start going into the right places then? Yes. I see platinum going in there. So then what we should do is we should break that too. So that basically we only introduce new ones when we actually have an item to put in the filter, and everything that is like these kind of blank item filters that haven't been specified yet. I figured that if you put an item filter in set to whitelist, that it would just stop letting in anything, but it appears not. It appears they are just going to the closest place where there's nothing specified in the filter, and they're accepting that as being available, you know, if you know what I mean. Okay, so mystery solved, and we have a way of working now. So yeah, everything that it has access to has filters in, and all the ones that we have yet to assign are not connected to the grid, so won't be causing confusion. So we do need to decide where our mithril will go and kind of create some kind of storage for all of those items. And I was going to put it on the edge. So that could be an issue, unless we just pick some other place for them. Anyway, for now we can remove them manually, I suppose, out of here. It's not going to be the worst thing in the world, but we need a solution. I mean, that solution could be as simple as having like a double locker here or something. Anyway, what I wanted to show you is how this stuff works, and I suppose while the platinum is building up here, we store a little bit of room there. Why don't we empty all the lead that ended up in here that shouldn't have been in here? And so I'll jump down here and show you the system. It's pretty fun. So we just need to find the chest with them all in, which is indeed that one. Now I need to get out of the way here, but it's just at the moment these are set to active with signal. In fact, let's do this properly. I'm gonna have a quick sleep. We want to have like a platform where we can walk around the outside of this, I think. So just about working out where that platform is, and I think maybe here. Yeah, here looks good. It touches right on that corner there. That's funny. And because, as I said, because all of these are set to active with signal, so then we just put levers like, yeah. I don't. Oh yeah, no, we can. Okay. Okay. So this is what we're going to do then. Okay, so we should now, because we know that there's lead there, and then even though there shouldn't be, there's also even lead there. Yeah, let's test it. Switch it on, and out comes all the lead. So we switch those two on too. So now there is going to be a lot of lead coming down, and so let's follow it down, shall we? So here's what we made. A lovely lead slide. It comes all the way down here. And the exact layout of this area, I mean, isn't perfect. This I love. I love that we've got now a second conveyor belt behind this one. They're going in opposite directions. Pumps it into there. This thing's huge. But then we're also just automatically pouring ingots straight away, because that line is just permanently on. And so the whole thing just processes incredibly quickly. Look at this. There's 100 ingots in there still to come out. So that's, yeah, another 3 stacks of 32 at least. Wow. One of the things I think we should do is cut down all of our hickory trees that have grown. because that will get us a load of sticks, which I really want. In fact, let's sleep if we're going to go over to the trees. Because yeah, I've got a nice idea for something to do here as well, involving using some item frames to display which ore is where, you know. Okay, sweet. So what's that? We got... Yeah, okay, nice. We got like 3 stacks of sticks out of that. Should be pretty good. Right, so first step up here then is I'm going to double this up, I think. I mean, probably right here, probably actually makes sense to turn this into a proper sort of platform. But then, yeah, I definitely want this too thick, I think, which is going to make it attach nicely onto there, actually, in a weird way. I think that's pretty cool. There it is, the leather. Right, 26. Okay, wow, so we're going to use up a lot of our leather here. There's another, and that leaves us with 9 bits of leather, which is still a decent amount, I think. And so the plan here is kind of fun, I think. I wonder, do we want to do it like this? We won't really be able to see them going past. I think that's going to look better than having the item frame up there. So I think we're going to do it like this, yeah. Right, here we go. So that's our diet. Nice. This one here, tungsten. Lovely. This one here is the platinum. And then this one must be the nickel or the garnierite, yep. And then we've got lead and silver around the corner here. Lead's that one. And there's still tons of silver to process here, yes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's good. Good, so let's do something else for the rest of the episode then. And this guy will just churn away in the background, just getting us richer and richer and richer. Yeah, let's do a little montage of work on our terrain over here, look. Because we've got, I think, a lot of digging to do, a lot of dirt to place, blah de blah. So yeah, let's try and finish this. All right, montage over, and it is the next day now. And I decided to end the montage here for a couple of reasons. Firstly, because I guess I need to come clean. Whether or not you've heard me talking about this in the past, up until this point, I have been absolutely, resolutely committed to not doing this. To filling this space properly, filling it solid. And we could fill it solid, but what I've realized is we're not going to fill it with dirt because we just don't have enough. This is a huge number of blocks. I mean, this is a huge number of blocks when you start doing the maths. Filling solid three-dimensional space gets very big very quickly. So yeah, we want to do our terraforming here. We want to get on with it and get this place looking good so that we can start this build here. And so, yeah, needs must. We've ended up using the crazy amount of smooth schist that we kind of quarried out of that hole to fill the space here. And so we kind of did something a little bit interesting here, and we've run out of dirt now again, so we can't cover it. The other interesting bit was over here, blending it up and in. And then I just wanted to show you guys, I suppose, because it does all sorts of interesting things to your mind. Anyway, and what I'm thinking about over here is that this will, yeah, just kind of connect here and just gradually slope up, right? Everything just comes, in fact, let's finish the loop here on camera before I fill the middle of it. So now that we're up at this height, yeah? I think I'm right. Why don't we make this a little smoother again? Just have it stick out a bit. So if you imagine then, we're going to be coming over here with dirt that's going to be stood on top of this level. Okay, final moments here. I guess I need to escape. I still need a way out. Okay. There we go. Right, so it's all nicely lit up down there. Oh no. What have I become? What a charlatan. A fake. A phony. Now we don't have any more schist dirt here. But I want to get all that finished now. And actually the terraforming looks, I think that's going to look fairly natural. I think it's going to look quite good. But let's find out. So we'll take our excavator with us, and I'm just going to go somewhere. I don't know where. And I'm just going to destroy the environment for dirt. But before we go anywhere, I'm going to come over here. I just want to check on this vein here. 59%, we've nearly done half of it. So this thing's going to need to run for a little while. So I'm going to load this chunk in, because we haven't yet, because we've just been local. But I'm going to load it like that, so that, yep, this thing, it shouldn't matter now how far away we get, basically. Now, around here is conglomerate. I don't want conglomerate, I want schist. And I think there's a lot of schist over this way, and also area that I think we're not likely to build into, nor are we ever going to see. You see here, look, where we dug all of that clay out. Yeah, I feel like we can come to areas like this over here. Alright, so I'm not going to show you the site that I'm pulling the dirt from until I finished, but this is the first time I'm coming back with an inventory full of dirt, and judging by the site I took it from, I don't think this is going to go very far, but we've got to also work out the fastest way of placing it here, and I think it is just like this. Yeah, I think that's bound to be fastest. Just run back and forth like that. This really isn't going to go very far at all. So each stack of 32 does like half of a width, if you will. That's going to just keep falling, isn't it? Right, down to the last stack here. Now, I was wondering how these bits would work. I think we just kind of have to round the corners off as best we can in these kind of spots. But yeah, that's an inventory's full. We've done like this corner here and like a little bit over there. So I think we probably need to do that twice more to fill this, at least. Anyway, that's fun. All fun and games. Alright, so I've just gotten back from my second trip out gathering dirt. And if you want a very fast way to use it all up, it's just doing these stripes like this. I've just used up a full inventory's worth of dirt in about 40 seconds. But that does look like probably the amount we need to bring back with us is no more than the same again. I'd say we went from about here, did about that many rows with one full inventory. Something like that. Okay, so here it is. Here's the area. And so I thought I'd do it right here next to the gravel pit from times gone past. So we're localizing our sort of abuse of the environment to one very ugly area here. I think that's fine. You got to do what you got to do sometimes. I just want this project finished, even if it means having hollow floors and a huge grid. Yeah, I think this will be okay. So I've been doing this like via my travel anchor in the kitchen. Ooh, amount of power though. Oh, that was a bad time to try and show off my moves, wasn't it? But yeah, I think on tomorrow's stream, that's something we'll do. We'll make a load of travel anchors as well, and position them around our base in all sorts of different places. It'd be useful to have one down by the farm, I think, and the one in the kitchen has been absolutely amazing. So yeah, I think we will do that. In fact, while we're on the subject, let's just drop by here and we can check on this. Looking good, but more to the point, I just want to drop in here and charge this guy back up. All right, lovely. Now look, probably sod's law. In fact, can I just do something funny like this? Oh my god, I went high. Okay, anyway. Yes, we can teleport around with this thing. Okay, whoops. Yeah, not what I was hoping for. This guy. I'm like out over here. Okay, anyway. Yeah, look at this. This is quite a small area to fill here, so this is good. I really hope we've got enough. Let's see. Oh, you guys, look at how close this is going to be. With three pieces of dirt short. Well, we've already got a hole in the floor over here, so let's just do that. That was where our gold vein was before that we excavated. But yeah, a little bit of grass spreading around here then. Yeah, and we're done. And I wonder, how good does this actually look now? I mean, once the grass is spread, we'll have a better idea. But I don't feel that looks disturbingly kind of man-made. I mean, obviously the massive hole next to it really doesn't help. I think there's probably a few little moves we could do to make it more natural. I think it's fine. Once there's grass all over that and we have another pathway, and I guess we can decide like now, what would we want to build here? You want to build something here because of the pathway. Similarly over here, I think I want a tunnel, and we will put something of interest back here. We used to have all of our fruit trees back here. Anyway, you can see this area really taking shape now, at least, which is very, very cool indeed. That's where we'll end the episode. I need to get on with my editing so I can get this out today. So we're going to end the episode there. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe. Ring-a-ding-ding, that ding-a-ling-ding bell thing. Ding. Ring. Safe. Yeah. And thanks for watching. Take care, people. I'll see you soon. Peace.